Now, after downloading the software, let us see how do we install HP UFT on your PC or laptop. Let us see that. So first of all, I'll show you the place where I've downloaded the software, that is 3.4 GB file. It will be downloaded as a zip file. So what you have to do is, I'll just first show you the file. So I'll just go to my computer. I've just copied to this F drive. This was that was 3.4 GB, that is UFT 14.00 DVD. Now first of all, you have to extract that file, and you have to after extracting this folder will be created. So in this folder you have to just double click on this place, and if you see there's a second last file named as setup, that's application file. So what you can do is you can just right click on this setup file and click on as run as administrator, and you can just click on yes. So after that, you'll be getting a floating dialog box which will give you various options. For example, it says HPE Unified Functional Testing. The very first link, it says Unified Functional Testing Setup. Second says Installation Guide. If you want to see the steps how they are installed, so you can select the second option. Third one, if you see, there's a README guide. And the fourth, if you see, Unified Functional Testing add-in. If you want to connect this tool with some other tool, that is ALM, you can use the fourth option that is given as ALM add-in. And there are various options which are given. So first of all, if you want to install the application, select the first one, that is Unified Functional Testing Setup. And if you click on that link, you'll be getting this dialog box. What this dialog box says is, for installing HP UFT, there are some prerequisites which you need to install. So in that dialog box, if you see, what are the options given as? You have to install this MS Access that is 2010 database engine, C++, that is 2012, that is Microsoft Visual Basic. Again, there's Microsoft Visual, that is C++ 2012. These are all the options. So you don't have to separately install all of them. You have to simply click on OK, and one by one, all the packages will be installed with that. So I'll just click on OK, and you have to wait for some time till all the packages will be installed. Before that, if you see the heading which is given, the following prerequisite programs must all be installed before you install. So I'll just click on this OK part. So we'll wait for some time until all this data, all this prerequisite get installed. Alright, so after installing the prerequisites which are required for HP UFT, automatically it has done the installation part. Now let's see, you'll get a dialog box which says welcome to HP Unified Functional Testing Setup Wizard. So you have to simply click on next. Then you'll be getting some license agreement which you have to accept it. You have no other option. You have to select this checkbox, I accept terms in the license agreement. Click on next. Now this is the main part of this HP UFT. HP UFT can test various environments. It can test various applications. For example, web-based applications, Windows applications, Java-based applications, Oracle, .NET, WPF. These are different environments on which the UFT can test. So which environment you'll be testing further? So you can only download or you can only install those add-ins. So this page, let's see what it says. Select the features to be installed along with UFT. What are the different add-ins if you want to install? So if you see at the bottom, it says add-ins, ActiveX add-ins, Visual Basic add-ins, web add-in, and so on. So there are many add-ins which are given. So if you see Java add-in, .NET add-in. So what we can do is I'll select some few add-ins. So I'll just click on this drop down and I'll select as will be installed on a local hard drive. I have selected as .NET add-in. I'll also select this Java add-in. Similarly, if you scroll on the top, there are some options which are given. If you want to install Lean FT, you can install even that also. And at the bottom, if you see, these are different add-ins. Right now we don't need this different add-ins. Now suppose if you need a web-based application, if you want to test some web-based application, you want to learn the web-based object properties and values, so you'll be requiring this web add-in, which is by default selected, so you don't have to worry about it. Now simply after selecting all these options, you have to simply click on this next button here, and when you select, it says UFT configuration. Select any checkbox to enable the options. Right now you don't do anything, you don't have to select anything, you simply select this option as install. Now when you click on this install, it will take some time to install all the selected add-ins, selected options which you have done there. Let's see, it will take some time. Now after the installation done, you'll be getting this kind of dialog box which says completed HP Unified Functional Testing Setup Wizard. Now you'll be getting two checkboxes. One says open readme file and second says open installation log. So if you want, I'll deselect both of them. I'll click on this finish button here. Now when the installation is done, but if you observe here on the desktop, you'll be getting a shortcut for HP Unified Functional Testing, and second is result viewer, that is run result viewer. After you execute the test cases, you'll be getting the result viewer. So I'll just double click on this shortcut, that is HP Unified Functional Testing, and you'll be getting a dialog box. This dialog box says which is the add-in you want to use it. So suppose if you have downloaded, if you have installed multiple add-ins, which add-in do you want right now for the recording purpose? Now before that, you'll be getting this kind of dialog box which says license warning. Do you want to install a license? Do you want to continue, or do you want to cancel? Since we do not have a license with this, it's a trial version for 60 days. If you see, the software license in use will expire in 60 days. So I'll just click on this continue. Do not click on install license. If you have the license key, then you can use this option. But right now, just click on this continue part, and you'll be getting this add-in manager dialog box. It says which application you'll be testing. Only those you have to select this. So right now, if you see, there's a Java, mobile, web, WPF. These are selected by default. If you're testing a .NET application, make sure you select this .NET add-in which is selected here. Right now, I'll not do any changes. I'll simply click on this OK button. And then if you see, I'll get a dialog box. I'll say yes, allow access. And after that, you'll be getting this kind of UFT screen. That's a user interface of HP Unified Functional Testing, the functional regression testing tool. This is a newer version, so the user interface is absolutely fresh and very new to look at. So these are the menu bars, then you have the toolbars, there's a start page, and many options are there. So in the next coming videos, we'll learn how to work on this HP UFT, and also we'll be working on some sample application. We'll be testing some sample application, and I'll show you different features of HP UFT. So I hope you have understood how to install the HP UFT. That's the latest version. That's all for this video.